Good morning. This is Kathy Peck, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from Wichita Falls, Texas. Well, it's still dark outside. It's early in the morning. This is Thursday, 30th of September. Today's the last day of celebration for this time of year, this is the first time Stampin' Up! Has had two celebrations in 1 year, and this was pretty good. Oh, I needed to take a sip of tea, so... It's early, and I always have at least 2 cups of tea by 6:30, so I'm on my second. Alright, so before we get started, I wanted to share with you a card I put together this morning. I'm having a class today, and we're going to be playing with the Beauty of the Earth suite, and this is a little fun fold that I did today. And usually, when you make this type of fun fold, you will flip this side of the DSP over, but I just couldn't. I just had to keep it the same way. I like this. This paper is just stunning. So this might be my swap card for the 6 swap this time. It went together fairly quickly. It was nice. It's a little flap card. Though I may put another die cut on this side to give it a little weight to help it close, or maybe a magnet, but there you go. That's my little Beauty of the Earth fun fold card. Okay, today's project is a 3D project because it is my 3D Thursday, and I'm going to show you how you can convert a flat gift bag, and we're using the Ombre Gift Bags, and they come in all of the in colors. Let me show you. This one is Evening Evergreen. They're stunning. Fresh Freesia. Let's see. There's pale, soft succulent. Oh, that's not soft succulent. Where's it at? Is it this one? Here we go. I should just get them all out. Pale papaya. And this is the. Oh, this is fresh Freesia. This is what's the pink? I forgot the name of the pink color. Well, it'll come to me. But anyway. And I guess I'm out. Oh, here it is. And there's the soft succulent. Oh, it is early. I can't remember all my colors. Isn't that terrible? Well, and my catalogs aren't here right now because I was cleaning up my area and I moved the catalogs. But anyway, I took a pale papaya one and I wanted to do a little fall theme. So this would be nice for, like, you know, if someone has a fall birthday, or if you're invited to someone's home and you wanted to bring a little something, you know, or favors, whatever, for Thanksgiving. I'm going to make a few of these and take them with me for my Thanksgiving, because we're going way down, well, we are down south, but we're going to Mississippi for Thanksgiving, so that'll be fun. Alright, so what I did was I stamped the little image here and then added a tag, and I'm going to make just a few slight changes, but let me show you what I used for this. It's the Ever So Lovely Pretty Pumpkins stamp set. This does have a coordinating die, but I just used the stamps for this, and I used this particular stamp here and this one. Alright, so the 3 pumpkins in the leaf. And then for my sentiment, I went to my So Sentimental stamps and I got the For You. You can use any, you know, sentiment that you like. The dies, I did do, well, I guess I did do some die cutting, I'm sorry. I did use the detailed pumpkin dies for the leaf right here. So, and this, I think the leaf's die is still missing. It's still in my dining room. Oh no, yeah, it is. Well, anyway, this is them. It's early, so let me put that away. And for my little tag, I used the Tailor tags because the Tailor tags are just something else. They are awesome. I love them. And I will be doing just a little die cutting demo this morning with my mini stamp emboss machine. I need to get all these mounted on magnets. Usually I have an adhesive magnet sheet that I'll slap on here and then put the dies on, and that way they keeps them from falling around. But Tailor Tags has 2 sizes, or two styles of dies and sizes. I wonder if I'm missing one. No. Okay. And here's the little middle, the little circles that go with that, and then there's this one, this little die. So, but we're going to use these two today. Alrighty. So let me put this aside. The colors of ink I used were Cajun Craze and Soft Succulent. Right here. So I don't need to use this one because I've already pre-stamped and cut this one. So I'll put that aside. Oops, everything's starting to fall. Alright, so first I'm going to show you how we'll stamp the bag, and then we'll score it and fold it and make it set up like that. It's pretty easy to do. Let me continue to rearrange my area because I'm making such a mess here. Well, I guess first I need a bag. I'm going to grab a pale papaya bag. Okay, and you see, I want to stamp on this side. This is the side without the seam. I guess I need to back up my camera a little bit, but let me see if I can do that real quick. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. There, that's a little better. There. Sometimes you have to make these little adjustments on the fly. So the first thing I want to do is stamp this, and I'm going to do something a little different than I did here, because although I like this image as is, I want it to be a little bit stronger. And this is a finely detailed line stamped. So when you stamp it, you see it's fine. The lines are there, but what I'm going to do, I want it to be a little bolder, so I'm going to add a little water. Let me show you the difference. Alright, so I'm just going to take my Stampin' Mister, and I'm going to, off to the side, I'm going to lightly mist it. I'm keeping a distance of at least 18 inches, because I don't want it to be sopping wet, because, you know, I am stamping on essentially a paper bag, a thin paper bag. Alright, so now I want to stay about 3/4 of an inch in and up, because that's where my lines are going to be for my score marks. And as you can see, it's a little bolder ink wise. I don't think I get enough water on there, but I'm going to try this one more time, because I have a certain idea in mind, and when I practiced, it looked different. Now, hopefully I still have some pale papaya sacks. I do. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. Take 2. This time I will make sure to get more water on it. Alright. Maybe I'll hold it 12 inches away instead of 18. Or maybe just make sure I spritz directly at it. Alright, that looks like there's water on it. Alright, so I'm going to come back in here and stamp. There, that's more like it. I want it. Where's the other bag? Okay. You can see the difference. It just looks a little more, it just looks a little thick and a little splotchy, but it's nice. I like it like that. And then there's this one. So, you know, it's up to you what you like, but they're both fine. Okay. Now let's get the ink out of the way and we'll get this scored. I'm going to score at 3/4 because that's all I wanted. I didn't want to score an inch. If you score an inch, you're going to have a 2-inch width here. So I'm score at 3/4, so everything will be 1.5 inches on the sides. Got my cutter with the good scoring blade. I've had some issues with scoring blades. No fault of Stampin' Up, mostly fault of me. I have dropped one on the floor, and my dog got a hold of it, and well, it no longer fits in my cutter. And you can't get replacement scoring blades. But if you're ever in a pinch and you need to score Uh-oh, it's not here. I was going to suggest using my bone folder. You know, every time I go live, there's something missing. So my bone folder is missing. But you can use a bone folder. You could use a stylus. So it wouldn't be a good day if I had everything here ready to go. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oops, just hit the filing cabinet. Alright, so you want to just, you know, fold them both directions. It pops up really easy. What I did to this one for display for standing up, I stuffed it with tissues. Just two. Okay, so you open this up. Once you start bringing in the sides, it just comes together quite quickly. And you just pinch this little bottom. Give it a nice little pinch. If I had a bone folder here, I would, you know, go over it with the bone folder, but oh well. Here we go. Okay, and at this point, you want to adhere these two flaps down. You can use glue, you can use glue dots, you can use Stampin' Seal. And for today, I'm just going to use a little Stampin' Seal. I'm going to set it up sideways like this. Grab my Stampin' Seal, make sure it's ready. And just give it a little bit right there. And then I'll take use my Stella pen and just squish it down there. Hope I didn't put my big head in the way, but oh well. Okay, here we go. Same thing here. Just squish it down there. And then I just squeeze it in a little and find the area where I want to fold it over. And you could score that part if you wanted to. I just do it by hand. And then rub your fingernail. Now, if you have acrylic nails, that's just like having a bone folder because those things are awesome. Alright, that's done. And what I did too on this one, if you can see it, I don't know. This light just makes everything so bright. I put a little Stella just on the little stems. Just a little tad, just to give it a little shimmer somewhere. There. I'll let that dry. And while that's drying, we will fix this part. Alright, for the tag, as I stamped and die cut one leaf, and here's my cute little leaf out of soft succulent with soft succulent ink. And then I'm going to die cut. I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and then we'll die cut the sentiment and die cut one of the little circles that go around the top. These little circles. Okay, so we're going to use Cajun Craze here. Alright, and this is the For You stamp from, what did I say? It was from the So Sentimental stamp set. I like the script, the font, you know, they use for this one. So just stamp it here, and then I'm going to die cut it. And I'm going to use a piece of my low tack tape to hold that in place. I love this stuff. Oh, I had a piece right here ready to go. And I'm going to die cut in my live, which I usually don't do. I usually try to get all my die cutting done beforehand, but I just wanted to do a little die cutting demo today. Here's my mini stamp emboss machine. Isn't that the cutest thing? Okay, and this little thing is a little persnickety. You must, you know, if your plates have any bend, and please disregard how dirty they are. I need to clean them. If they have any bend to them, it really is a bear to get it to go through. So what other demonstrators have suggested is every time you run it through once, you flip them over. So if you run it through this way, the next time you're going to go this way, and it helps to keep it flat. Otherwise, they do curve. I mean, and this is with all of them. I had a Big Shot, and it did the same thing. And I mean, and it had some wicked curves. Okay, so for this, I'll need a little piece of tape. This is just a scrap left over of some pale papaya, and I want to cut one of the circles for the top of the tag. And then after this, I'm going to cut one more tag because I want to cut an extra tag out of this strip of soft succulent DSP. So I want to add a little extra. I think it just needs a little more something something up here. So that's going to be my something something. Here we go. So let's see if we can get this going the first time. I'll have to give it. Sometimes this thing just gives me. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We get it through. Once it gets started, it's good. Things fall, things flap everywhere. Alright. So here I have the little circle for the tag. Oops, that just fell down. Okay, and I have my tag. And then I'll do one more tag and we'll finish up. I really like this low-tack tape that I found. So I've tried all kinds, but this one is probably the best. So if you want to know where I got it, you can just contact me and I'll let you know. But it's easily found online. It's not a Stampin' Up product, but it's good. Alright, one more little tag, and I want to use the plaid side of this. So, tape here. Oops, try to keep that kind of straight. Alright, let's put this all together. Let's go through this little crazy machine one more time. I love these. For this one, I love the portability, and it's nice for my class because it doesn't take up a lot of space, and I can have two on the table. Look, I'm sitting here spinning around and nothing's going through. There we go. I can have, what's this? Why is this getting stuck? So I can have two on the table so that two people can get going at once. In today's class, we will be doing quite a bit of die cutting because we're die cutting trees and things like that. There we go. Alright, let's get this out of the way and finish up here. Okay, so I'm going to put the two sentiments together, starting with, or the two tags, starting with this. I'm going to add this little, just a tiny dot of glue. If the glue will come out. Trust me, not everybody has these issues with their glue. It's just me because I just leave them laying around open all the time. I don't suggest you do that. I'm going to dip this in just a tiny little spot of glue I put over here to attach it to the. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Attach it to the tag right here. It goes perfectly. See, there it is. And now I'm just gonna straighten that up just a hair. I'm gonna use a glue dot to stick these two tags together. Stick one right there, and I'm going to line up the holes. Poof. There we go. Now, I wanted to do some little curly cues, so just this right here. So I took about an 8-inch strip of pale papaya, and I have a little stick, little craft stick, because I have all kinds of crafty stuff laying around. So I just wrapped it around here, and then I'll just cut off sections and glue them to attach them to the back of the leaf, and then I'll secure the leaf onto the tag with dimensionals. Here we go. Oops, that kind of got messy. But you don't, it doesn't have to be neat because you're only going to use like a few parts of it. Poof. Cut that off. Okay, and I'm going to use Stampin' Seal again to secure all that together. On the back of the leaf, a little Stampin' Seal. Stick these little things on there. Figure out where I want this. I want it like, oh, I guess I don't want them going that direction. Yeah, these. I may have to change direction here. I can just change direction of how I attach my leaf. Stand by. We have to make an adjustment. Alright, here we go. One more time. I want my leaf to go like that, so I want my little spriggies here to pop off in this sideways manner. I think that'll work. Alright, now I'll grab some mini dimensionals. Color does not matter at this point. I just stuck my arm in glue. Oh well, that's what happens every day. Okay. Then I'm going to use, I have a old crocodile that I've had for ages, and I'm going to use that to poke a hole in the bag, and then we'll thread some ribbon through it and tie a little knot at the top, and we'll be done. Okay. So I'm using the bigger punch. Well, I guess there's only one punch on it. Anyway, here we go. Find the center, punch a hole, and really the hole sizes match perfectly. And I'm using the, oh, where did I put it? Oh, I think it's down here. Here we go. Yes, right here. This is the soft succulent ribbon. It's that open weave ribbon. Get my good scissors here because you need a sharp little point. If you hear my dog snoring, that's Emma. She's a bulldog. She snores. I said her name and she stopped snoring. Alright, so we're going to poke that through here and then add the tag. This is where you need like 3 hands right here. Alright. Woo! That came out good. The first time out, yesterday when I was putting this together. Ooh, what a bear. Alright. And I'm tying it. I'm only going to tie this one once because I'm going to open it up and put something in it. Snip, snip. And I will do this. I'm going to take a dimensional because I don't like it loosey-goosey on there. I want it to be still and going a certain way. Oops. No, I don't want that sticking to my finger. Come off. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to just grab this up here and underneath the tag I stuck the dimensional and there. Okay. I did it. Now this one does look a little fluffier because it has tissue paper stuffed inside of it, but this one will have something put in it later. There we go. How you take a flat bag and make it stand up. Cute as pie. And I love pie. Alrighty, folks, that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow with some other crazy creation. So These will be posted later today on my blog for my 3D Thursday. Don't forget to start following me on my blog if you'd like to, or Facebook, or where else? YouTube? Oh, I had to get a little tea because now I'm parched after all that chit chat. Alright, here we go. We'll wrap it up. I'm Kathy Peck, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Wichita Falls. See you tomorrow. Bye.